Hello guys, and this is Disposal Counting here, back for yet another video. And in this one I will talk about how Adelaide can avoid the wooden spoon in 2021, whether it will, whether they won't, and just what they need to do in order to achieve this feat of avoiding the wooden spoon. Now, just a quick summary, Adelaide did lose quite a lot of games. They practically lost every single game until like a 3-game win streak in the late end of the season in 2020. And that was mainly because their youth was played, and as their youth started to gain some experience, they started to win some games, which is good to see. And expect this year they're going to become a more powerful side, and they're probably going to introduce more youth into their squad. But without further ado, let's get into it. Also, I have done videos like this on other clubs, so just check out my playlist on my channel page just to see what clubs I've done this for and my opinions on them. So one big factor is Matt Crouch and Rory Laird. Now the past 8 games in the season, Matt Crouch was phenomenal. I know for a fact he averaged like 108 AFL fantasy points, and I know that AFL fantasy points isn't really a true measure of how good you are, but 108, especially in short corners, you have to times that by 1.25, I'm pretty sure, and then that's just amazing stats. He tackled more ferociously. He still dominated with the ball, but his main thing was his pressure and his tackling. And if he continues that into the next season, Adelaide's midfielders are going to be quite a lot stronger. Another move that surprised quite a lot of people was that the Adelaide moved Rory Laird into the midfield, and as he spends more time there, he'll grow more comfortable. He'll spend a lot more time there. He's probably still a defense mid. He might play a few defense minutes, but expect him to predominantly play mid, especially with Brad Crouch out of the way, and with his ball winning ability and speed off the midfield and the contest, he can deliver the ball into the forward line quite quickly and efficiently, taking opposition defenses by surprise. Another thing we need to talk about is Jackson Haley. Now, Haley, of course, was picked up in the pre-draft or the rookie draft, one of the two. I'm pretty sure it was pre-draft, and yeah, he used to play for GWS. He is a ball winner. Did not spend one single centre bounce. He did not attend one single centre bounce at GWS, which is pretty disappointing, especially for a young midfielder. And with more opportunity, he'll find more success. And I reckon this is a brilliant move for his career, and it may see him racking up those disposals. Now, this is the major factor that Adelaide will win off in the next couple of years, but it is their top 2 draft picks from last year, with Riley Thilthorpe on the right, taking at pick 2, and Luke Pedlar on the left, taking at pick 11. Now, Riley Thilthorpe, tall forward, especially with Taylor Walker's decline, he's going to become a very important piece of their team. It's definitely going to be their best forward, because Elliot Himmelberg, he's a good forward, Darcy Fogarty's a good forward, but they fail to be as good as Tom Hawkins, Joe Damaher, Josh Kennedy, those type of key forwards, Matt Tabner, who are all really, really strong and could win the Goldman. So in a couple of years' time, Riley Thilthorpe might be in contention for the Goldman. The more goals he kicks, the more Adelaide's going to have success. Onto Luke Pedlar. He's a midfielder. He could have been taken a lot later, but I reckon they picked him up really early for a reason. Luke Pedlar, great leadership skills. He has clean ball handling, and I just reckon that he can make an impact. He won't play every single match, but he will start playing, and it's more of a future thing. But generally, teams with more youth tend to be more inconsistent. It's just a rule of thumb. So Adelaide will win a few matches, maybe even against top 8 teams. But they could also lose by quite a lot as well. So keeping that in mind, my prediction is that they'll come 17th ahead of North Melbourne, which means that they're not going to get the one spoon, I reckon, and maybe in a couple of years make the finals, because I got really high hopes for Adelaide and really high expectations for them, especially the way they're doing. I reckon they're on the right track. So anyway guys, thanks for listening to my videos. Please like and subscribe, comment your thoughts down below, and enjoy the rest of your day.